So today's Monday, and it may not feel like it, but Monday, a new week, it's a gift. Every day I'm seeing more and more people that I know who have, siblings and friends that are in their 30s and 40s that are getting diagnosed with COVID. And it just made me think about just how short life is and what kind of life do you want to choose to live. We spend so much time thinking about what we're not good at. There are entire sections of self-help books, but there's not sections of self-celebration books and how to really embrace your gifts. I was thinking about it when I was a kid. It was about, I was doing cheerleading and I spent hours and hours trying to become a better cheerleader. Or later on, it was, math. And as years went on, all I wanted to do was the stuff that I wasn't good at. All I was focusing on is how can I get better? How can I improve? And that's one of our main needs, is to grow. But how often do you stop to actually celebrate your gifts? What I realized in this pandemic was my gifts, I believe, is just communication and empathy and being able to connect with people, of how to understand what they might be experiencing, even if I haven't experienced it myself. And really using, writing and reading and public speaking to find a way to connect to somebody else that might leave them touched, moved, and inspired, and give them an opportunity to have a different kind of life. So your assignment today is to get out a piece of paper, write down a list of your gifts, and ask yourself, am I utilizing my gifts to their fullest? Before this pandemic, everything was fine. I was happy, but I wasn't using my gifts. And now my experience of life has completely changed because I'm really tapping into how I thrive. How often do you just feel high off of life? That you do something that you just enjoy, that's just a huge gift of yours. Maybe it's interior decorating. Maybe it's dancing. Maybe it's, organizing your friends and being the organizer of everybody. We often do not look at our gifts and stop and think, hey, instead of taking them as a burden of, I have to be the one to organize my friends. I have to be the one that always does the writing. I have to be the one that's always doing the organizing and the food shopping in my house. Take the time, celebrate your gifts, write them down, share them with somebody else, ask them what their gifts are. If you lived another 5, 10, 20, 30 years, what can you do to really embrace and live every single day as if it's a gift and tapping into who you are?